Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's go, girls.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Scrub is a guy that thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road.
Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say baby I love you. If you ain't running game.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
And it's a hot one. I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. La 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 la.
What's up, Falcons? Today is Friday, September 7th. I'm Tristan Ming.
And I'm Reed Peterson.
With so many bright neon colors, band t-shirts, or torn jeans, you would almost think we traveled back in time. I'm talking about, of course, today's Spirit Day, aka 90s Day. But what would it be like if we really traveled back in time? Well, besides a huge culture shock, the 1990s had a lot to bring for us. In 1991, the internet became available to those who wanted it. With the release of the internet came a whole new world of information that changed the way students learn today. Then in 1992, Euro Disney opened in France, making another place the happiest. In 1997, J.K. Rowling released the first book of 8 in the Harry Potter series, giving us an idea of what a world of magic would look like. And in 1998, Apple unveiled their first Mac.
Even though today we've moved on to smartphones, much faster internet, and arguably better fashion, the 1990s were good years that helped us advance to where we are today. So let's try to make these times as good as they were in the 1990s.
For all of you sophomore and juniors that have trouble studying for the SATs or just don't know what to study, the pre-SAT test is available for you to take. The test is on October 10th, and the deadline to pay the $16 is today. Make sure to pay the banker in exact change. Once you take those pre-SATs, then your real SATs will be all that and a bag of chips.
AIM of the school has finally passed, but students still may not know what classes they need to take to graduate. If you want to get ahead or just know where you stand, a transcript can tell you all that. There are 2 ways to get them, unofficial and official. To get them unofficial, you can print them out at home using Infinite Campus. To get the official transcripts, log on to foothillhenderson.com and go to the tab Transcript Request.
Now on over to Logan Winter and her guest with today's Falcon Features. Good morning, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Eli Dow from Student Council. So why is tonight's game so important?
I think tonight's game is really important because it can really set the tone for the year. And if we start off strong, then I think we can have a really great year.
All right. So at Senior Sunrise, Student Council accidentally ran out of senior crowns. How are you guys making sure that everyone who wants a crown can get one?
Anyone who wants a crown, they can actually pick them up during lunch today before the assembly, and then they can have a glow-in-the-dark crown for the assembly.
Cool. So you guys are really into making sure that our school is spirited. So how are you guys making sure this year is one of the best?
We're making a lot of changes to stuff that we're doing. For example, with our Spirit Week, we're doing a lot of things during lunch, the Spirit Days. We're really just trying to promote the student section a lot. And we also are changing up our assemblies, so we're trying to just keep that momentum going.
All right, great. So final question, you guys have been a lot more active on social media, posting almost every day. Can you explain this change from previous years?
Well, we actually decided to start using social media a lot because we feel it can be a really great tool when advertising for our events and everything we have going on. So I think it's really good for the student body to check out our social media and keep up to date with the spirit.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's now back on over to the desk with Tristan and Reed.
When we come back, find out all the information about the events going on tonight. FST News, your eyes and ears around the hill.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as lean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
What would homecoming be without a homecoming court? Seniors, you can vote on who you want to be homecoming king and queen starting after school. Go to fstnews.com and search homecoming voting in the search bar. The username and password is your student ID.
Speaking of homecoming, the parade is here. Lineups start at 4:15 and then the parade starts at 5 on the corner of Skyline Road and Heather Drive and ends right back here at the hill in the parking lot. The distance of the route is 0.6 miles, so make sure you drink plenty of water. If you have any last-minute questions or concerns, go to fstnews.com and search Homecoming Parade 2018 into the search bar.
After the parade and the game today, it's time to party. Tickets are $30 if you buy them from the banquet today at lunch, and $40 at the door. So make sure you get yours today before the cost goes up.
Schedules are a little different today with everyone heading to their classes and having their lunch all together. After lunch, then you can head over to the Twilight Zone, Blacklight Assembly. Some of you will even be glowing thanks to your neon clothes.
Being able to do sign language is an amazing skill to have, and now people who want to learn that have the chance to. Sign Language Club first meeting is Monday after school in room 242. You'll have the opportunity to learn how to communicate using sign language with other students. Pizza and snacks are provided.
Now on over to Evan and Connor with all the scores from last night's game. Good morning, guys.
What's up, Falcons? I'm Evan Calverley.
And I'm Connor Gagnon.
Tonight is our very own homecoming game. Make sure to support our varsity football players as they take on the Durango Trailblazers. Game starts at 7 o'clock. Make sure to have your student ID to get into the game, and bags or backpacks of any kind are not allowed.
Yesterday, B team and JV football faced the Durango Trailblazers. B team won 28-14. JV also won 48-3. Good job, Falcons.
Now on over to girls soccer. Both teams went up against the Durango Trailblazers. Varsity dominated 8-0 with 4 goals from Brooke Volkan, 2 goals from Gabby Anderson, and 1 goal from Katie Norris. JV also had a blowout, winning 10-0.
Unfortunately, our boys soccer teams both lost 6-1. JV's Nicola Gamet had their lone goal with an assist from Tate Bonzon.
Hitting it over to boys and girls tennis. Unfortunately, boys lost 14-4. Ben Crawford and Steven Sretnovic, were 2-1 in doubles. Girls tennis also lost with a score of 17-1.
Our girls varsity volleyball team demolished the Clark Chargers 3-0. Brooke Bykowski had 7 kills and Taylor Bear had 6. Lainey Truscott was also a top performer with 24 assists and 7 aces. Good job, Falcons.
For now, that's all the sports we have for you.
After the break, Zoe is here with a special segment of Around the Hill.
Thanks, guys. This week for Around the Hill, we aren't getting the opinions of students, but instead bringing back a special show just for you. A few years ago, we broadcasted football games live from our website, and this year we're finally bringing it back. The live homecoming game broadcast on our website, fstnews.com, starting at 7 p.m. And during it, I and my host, JV football player Blake Charlton, will keep you up to date with not only the game, but Hilltown Posse, cheer, dance, band, choir, and color guard. We'll also have original skits and interviews to keep you interested and watching. If you're tuning in because you stayed home, or if you're in the stands hoping to catch a view of yourself, we'd love to have you in our audience. We appreciate every view from our Falcons. Now carrying on to after the game, for the past week we've been advertising a giveaway for our Falcon couples for a free boutonniere and corsage given to us by the Power of the Flower Floral Arrangements. But for a surprise, we're drawing 2 winners this week, not just 1. After the submissions, it's now time to draw a winner. Congratulations to DommyG_13 and Kate Allen_ on Twitter. You can pick it up today in room 722 after school. See you guys next Friday with everything going on around the hill. Tristan, Reed, back to you.
Well, that's all the news going on around the hill today, Falcons. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have a stylin' Friday, Falcons.